What's going on, guys? Mr. Clasher here. Welcome back to a brand new Rules with Raw video. Now in today's video, guys, I'll be still talking about the Valentine's update and basically just specifically talk about the carnival. And like yesterday, I did buy the new Thompson skin, which honestly, guys, the new Thompson skin's amazing. The blue romance has to be the best Thompson skin and probably one of the best camos because of the animation and how it looks like. But in today's video, guys, I decided to do something that, most people maybe not have in this game yet. So you guys know that the Valentine's Day update came out, and if you go towards the Valentine's Day carnival, towards the the top left of the screen, as you guys can see, there's the ultimate dead box reward. I'm getting a lot of invites right now, but basically there's I believe 8 days that you can get points, and you can actually buy the Valentine's Day points through the shop. It costs 20 diamonds for 1 point, and you need obviously 50 points to unlock the dead box. And there's 8 days, and you get about, it depends, usually there's like 4 points for each one. So, it's going to take you a while to obviously get those unless you're going to spend diamonds. Now, 20 diamonds for a point is actually quite expensive, especially if you're trying to unlock the ultimate reward, the dead box. But I managed, to buy it and just to see what it is. Now, shout out to Parzival for actually having, because somebody else also needs to have it, because if you're the only one has it, then you can't really show the gameplay unless you go from another perspective. But again, shout out to Parzival for having also this dead box ultimate reward, because not very many people that I knew that had it. Actually, he was the only player yesterday that had this reward that I played with. Like, I played with a lot of players and he was the only one. So shout out to you, man, if you're watching this video. He actually made this video possible, and the animation is super cool for the ultimate reward, the dead box. Now, I was, curious what it was. Like, I wasn't sure what it was, and then Parzival kind of explained it to me a little bit, or Parzival, I guess, he explained it once I was playing with him. He was like, this is what it does and this is what it is, and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. I'm still gonna make a video about it because some of you guys, again, don't have this reward. Some of you guys probably don't want to spend 20 diamonds on a single point, just trying to get 50 points, even though some of you guys already have maybe 10 to 15 points. Just depends on how many objectives you guys do. And I'm getting a lot of invites right now. There's actually a lot of people on right now as of this recording. There's about 64 people on my friends, on my friends list that are on right now. That's actually quite a bit. So that is the reward. Now, I mentioned about the Thompson skins, which I bought yesterday. Now I'm trying to get the max one. I'm not exactly sure how I can get the max skin yet. Maybe I did get the max skin, but I'm looking at the blue romance right now, and that animation is really nice. Like, if you guys don't have that camo, like, honestly get it, because it's a limited time exclusive firearm, and I would definitely highly recommend actually getting the camo because it is really nice. Even though the Thompson is really not used like, the MP7 is, or maybe the Vector, those two SMGs are used pretty often, or maybe you can argue the PP19, but I'm trying to use the Thompson a little bit more. I know the Thompson has been kind of like forgotten almost in the game, but I'm still trying to use that SMG as much as I can, even though other SMGs are a little bit better. But the Thompson is, by no means is a bad SMG whatsoever. So, and the last thing I did mention yesterday's video as well, guys, that there's the brand new suit, exclusive looks, the Girl and the Beast. Is basically the Beauty and the Beast. Now, to get the animation, you obviously need both, suits. You need the female version and the male version. And this costs, going to cost you 1,680 diamonds for the male, and then almost 1,000 diamonds for the female. So obviously, it's pretty expensive to get both suits just to get the animation for the Heartbreaker Beast mode, which turns into a beast. I probably will buy both sets just because it's an exclusive look and I would like the animation. I'm not just gonna buy the male version and be good with it. To get the animation, you need both, so I'm probably gonna do buy both parts of the suit. It is a pretty cool suit. The Heartbreaker is actually a nice suit. Now, in the preview, it looks a little bit blurry. I'm not exactly sure why, but I had one player, I think Gemini Hope, that had the suit, and it actually looks pretty good in person. It does look blurry on the preview screen, which is kind of a little bit disappointing. I don't know why. Even when you click the preview and it like does the animation, still looks a little bit blurry. So, but it does look way better once you actually have the suit, because I've seen the Heartbreaker suit. It's actually a pretty nice looking suit. It's pretty expensive, but it is a nice suit. So basically, guys, so if you go back to the Valentine's Day Carnival, and I was like, what, I gotta do this video because some of you guys, again, don't have the ultimate reward, which is the dead box, and it costs kind of a lot to obviously 20 diamonds for a single point, but I decided to max it out. And in the gameplay, guys, it turns out it's basically like a heritage type of so if you guys know those eggs that happened, that it was the Ice Drake egg and then the heritage dinosaur egg, basically it's when you die, there's an animation after you die, which is pretty unique. And this is by far out of the three. Not there's more actually animations and like all those, but this is the best. I don't even know how you call it, the best animation after you die in the game. There's different like animations with, if you kill a player with a certain gun, there's a different animation that shows up, like a block. Some of it's like an egg. It just depends what kind of suit you also have. But guys, this dead box is the best. I mean, if you guys have seen players that die and this just forms around them, like, you could just stand there the whole game and pretty much just look at it. That's how addicting it is to look at it. It's honestly it's not one of the best. It is the best animation in the game. Prove me wrong. Prove me another animation that is better than the dead box. I'm definitely gonna wait in the comments, because this is definitely by far the best. And it's just so much animation, and there's like birds flying around. There's a center as well. Like, it's just, I can't even describe it. It's very unique in the game, and actually, even though it's kind of expensive getting it, just grind it out, guys. Get those points. But once you actually get it, it's actually a really nice reward. And again, somebody else needs to have it, one of your teammates or one of your friends, to see it, because it's kind of weird if you die and you get to see it from your own angle. So it's kind of better if somebody else sees it, or if you see it from a different perspective than a third person. So I personally think, guys, this update was a hit. Like, honestly, this update, there's so many things that came out in this update for Valentine's. I think it's pretty awesome, and I thought the update was, again, a hit. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, go ahead, please leave a like. That would really mean a ton. And also, in the comment section below, tell me what you guys think about the Valentine's Day. Again, I said it was pretty good. Maybe some of you guys didn't like it. And if you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure you guys click the subscribe button for daily content. And as always, I'll see you all on my next video.